Alrighty, hi. So we are going to do the trio torta caprese. So this is the 3 little chocolate cakes laid on this nice rectangular plate here. So in the middle, we'll do cherry sauce. 1 circle of cherry sauce. I like that. One side, we'll do chocolate sauce. It's okay that it's smaller, we're gonna spread it in a moment. And then last, we have our salted caramel sauce. Once again, we're gonna spread it. So just have one nice dollop. I would say it's about a tablespoon of all 3 sauces that we'll be placing down there. Next thing we're gonna do is get out our little tortas here. So we're going to pick out 3. Obviously, some of them are going to be a little bit broken, and we don't want to not use them. So use this one on your cherry because we're going to put some toppings on this, and we'll be able to cover most of that up with some toppings. So we'll lay that right there in the center with our cherries, kind of place it in right in the sauce, press it down so it sticks, and then our other 2, the prettier 2, we want to use on the outside. So this one we're going to set right here. And this one we're going to go ahead and place on. So we've got our chocolate placed on, we've got our cherry placed on. Now we need to do our caramel setup here. So what we're going to do is just kind of gently cut kind of a round in the cake, and then cut all the way through after that. That way you get a nice round cut. Then take your bottom piece and smash it on, just like the other 2. We've got our top section still. We'll lay that top section just kind of right here for now. As we reach down here, keep it frozen until you're ready. We've got our extra virgin olive oil gelato. So we'll take extra virgin olive oil gelato, 1 red scoop. Nothing too big, not a big heaping scoop, just a nice flat scoop of extra virgin olive oil gelato. Going to give it a gentle smash. That's why I'm wearing the gloves for the most part. I just want to give it a nice little bit of a smash like that. Then we'll sandwich that on top like so. Oh, you know what? It's only my 2nd time making this and I forgot something. No big deal. But we'll take this lid off. We forgot to add 1 ingredient here. We're going to add our coffee. So coffee gets kind of around on the plate, but also a decent amount on the ice cream. So you can see that it's kind of like the garnish on the plate, but it's also got a little coffee flavor kind of going on top of the ice cream. And that's going to be just like that. Now, if you're familiar with our other desserts, you'll know that this is a take on our actual olive oil gelato dessert with a lot of the same flavor components. That can be a good mnemonic device to help you remember what goes on it. Next to the middle one, we've got some jam right here. You can see down here a little dessert zone there. It's about a teaspoon of jam, maybe a little bit more than that. And like I said, you can use this to kind of cover up kind of the piece that's kind of slightly broken or whatever that looks like. Do try and keep it on top. There we go. But you can use it to kind of disguise that piece just a little bit. And then this one's going to get some whole walnuts. Probably about 3 or 4, maybe 5, whatever you can kind of fit. That's probably pretty good. About like that. And then down here, the last one we have is our peanut butter chocolate. So down here in our well here, we've got our peanut butter whipped cream. There's a recipe for the peanut butter whipped cream, but it is a pretty straightforward mix if you have to make it yourself. It's too big. Make that a little smaller. Should be about a tablespoon or maybe a couple of teaspoons in size. I'm going to do some little quenelles. I'm going to do 1 quenelle right on top. Probably do another quenelle right on top of that as well. It's always going to be 2. You can see I'm just kind of scooping those back and forth so they create like a little football shape. See, I made a mess on the plate. I'll clean that up in a moment. Like that. See, I'm gonna clean up after myself. Keep my plate as clean as I can. And this one gets a little chocolate shaving. That is the trio de Torte crazy.